We are sharing the love this morning with Rob Lane from Adventure Subaru and Aaron Bolliard and Nicole Best from Footprint Center for Autism, and it'll sort that all out. Now we know practical people buy Subarus, right?
Absolutely.
So it's good to see practical people doing intelligent things here. And let's talk a little bit about your organization, your group, and what you've accomplished and where you're headed.
Yeah, Footprint Center for Autism is a nonprofit organization. We opened up in 2018, so we just crossed our 5-year mark. We provide special education, occupational therapy, and speech therapy services to children with autism.
This is something, too, that autism is something, I'm not saying recent, but it seems like in the past 15, 20 years, people just become aware of it and how to deal with this and what to do.
Yeah, yeah, when I graduated with my master's back in 2007, and I think it was 1 in 150, but now we're up to, I think, 1 in 54 are diagnosed with autism, so it's becoming much more prevalent and people are becoming more aware of the diagnosis every day.
And how did you get involved in this?
Well, for our Share the Love event each year, we try to choose a charity that's close to home for someone in our dealership. And like you said, autism is something that affects more and more families. So it's close to all of us.
Okay, so you're supporting this, and how are you supporting this? Because it must come down to money somewhere along the line here, right?
Of course, of course. So every year for Subaru Share the Love, Subaru of America and Adventure Subaru partner for every car we sell, we donate a portion of the proceeds to a charity of our choice. And this year we have a big old check for you guys, which they have not seen yet.
No.
You haven't seen this?
They have not seen it.
This is great.
So on behalf of Subaru of America and Adventure Subaru,
Here, I'll grab the other side of
here
this.
is a check for $16,687.
Well, thank you very much. That's amazing.
Of course.
Thank you.
And that is for you guys.
Wow. Thank you very much.
That's amazing.
I know.
So where do you sign it to cash a check
That's
like this?
right, that's right. A mobile deposit.
Oh, that's great.
Organizations always need more money, so you've got the $16,687. Where does this start to go? Where do you have holes that you need to fill?
Yeah, so it goes directly into our programming. As I mentioned, we're still a moderately new company, just crossing the 5-year mark, and so all of the proceeds are going to go towards providing services for our children in our program. Tuition alone doesn't cover the expenses of the specialized services that we provide for our families, so we rely very heavily on contributed revenue from places like Adventure Subaru.
And she uses the word services a lot. What are those services?
So we provide occupational therapy services, speech services, and special education services. And kiddos can come to us at our day treatment program, but also as an outpatient as well.
Perspective, dealing with autism, has it changed a lot over the years for people, the public, people who know no person with autism?
I think there's a much greater awareness and a lot more resources, and that's actually one of the reasons we opened up Footprints where we did, is because we wanted to be a resource for families farther away from big cities, because you see a lot developing in the Cleveland area, Columbus, and we wanted to be a resource start to spread those resources out further and further.
Yeah, and the deeper you dive into this, do you recognize skills that maybe other people didn't recognize because it was difficult to uncover with some of the people you deal with, some of the people you help?
Yeah, we've had a lot of different skills emerge with our kiddos. They really, every day you see them grow. So it's been a wonderful blessing for us to have, we have 27, 28 kids now that we get to watch them grow and different skills emerge that they have every day. It's really great to watch.
When do they stop being kids and still need help, and how do you help them?
So kids can receive services through us all the way up until 22 if they're on an IEP with their school district. And then after that, there are some great resources in the county boards to help with transitional services, day programs, and we try to collaborate with all those entities to provide the best course for life after graduation.
And Subaru, what dealership is it, and you guys continue with this, like is it a year-round thing?
Yeah, of course. So I'm with Adventure Subaru in Painesville, and we do the Share the Love specifically in the month of December, but we're always trying to be more than a retailer. So throughout the year, we work with different organizations, and obviously we want you to buy and service your cars with us, but it's more about being a positive influence in the community.
It sort of goes back to that whole thing about it takes a village to raise a child kind of thing.
Absolutely.
And this is something where it requires some extra expertise, education, knowledge, and that sort of thing.
Yep.
So people out there who don't recognize what autism is there some way that you've helped those folks too, also that maybe they need help and they're frustrated and they don't know they need help?
You mean individuals with an autism diagnosis?
Yeah, or with somebody in their family.
We do try to do a lot in the community. Again, awareness is a big component,
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
we do a lot in the community. We do a lot. Are trying to do more community events and just encourage that awareness piece because that
Yeah.
truly is a key.
Yeah, we like to tell people as much as we can about this because, you know, you drive by the dealership, you do a lot to help, but sometimes people don't understand exactly what it is. And
Yeah.
it's great to have your finger on the button where you can help whenever you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you very
Here's the
much.
big check in. You see that?
Yeah.
Why don't you ladies take that? And thank you, Subaru.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
Share the love.
Thank you, guys.
There we go, folks.